Hello everybody, my name is Flav, let's say, and we have returned to It Moves. Now, it has been a few days, I believe, since I've last done a video on this game, but I do remember that we are based underwater, so we are now within the swampy nightmares. I'm joking, I don't know what we're full on for this as to be, but I'm not sure where we're supposed to go. And all I'm going to do is just scour around the edges just to see if there are any places in which I can go. Ah, here we go, this way. So facing underwater nightmares this time around. This is getting a bit creepy. Yeah, who cares that we can't breathe underwater? This is a game. We can defy all logics. Okay, this is suddenly getting a bit demonic now. What the hell is this? Okay, it seems we can't go through that. Okay. Why can't we go through there? Maybe we can go... We can go this way around. But we can't go anywhere else. What is this? Oh, we could go through here though. That's the trick. This is a one-way path. Somebody else was there. There was a body there. Drain water and remove diving. Oh right, we have diving gear, that's why. Remove water and drain water and remove diving gear. What looks now? We can't go through this lock here. Okay. Hello. Who are you? Who is that man? What's this? Read logbook. Okay. Captain Federal Fielding, September 2, 2007. One of my biggest fears is deep water. Ironic when you consider the fact that I am now working on a mining station thousands of feet underwater in a Marania trench. I have always wondered why I was afraid and reached a simple conclusion. The true fear presented here is actually going down beneath the surface into the depths. It's a combination of all our most common fears. Number 1, fear of the dark. When you're at the bottom of a body of water, you can't see anything. It's pitch black. Have you ever tried to swim as far in a lake as you can? It gets really dark and cold really fast, about 10 feet down. But even that's nothing compared to the deepest point of the entire crust of the Earth. Located at the bottom of the Pacific Ocean, the Mariana Trench, which is 38,000 feet. If you put Mount Everest at the bottom of the trench, the top of the mountain will still be over a mile below the surface of the ocean. Everything below is complete darkness, and this definitely plays into our collective fear of the dark. Fear of suffocation. Have you ever gotten to the point where you swim down too far in the swimming pool and you seriously consider the fact that you might not make it back to the top before you run out of breath? Have you ever been roughhousing as a kid with blankets and pillows and you accidentally got pinned down inside of a sleeping bag or something? And you get to that point where laughter temporarily turns to screaming? You know what a scary concept not being able to breathe is, sorry. Even if you have scuba gear with you down in that deep, dark abyss, there's a chance a valve could pop out or you could run out of oxygen. You can't see and you can't really take a deep breath. Could it get worse? Yes. 3. Fear of the unknown. There are over 1 million species of creatures in the ocean, and scientists estimate there is an additional 9 million species yet to be discovered. That means we only even know what 11% of the creatures in the ocean are. Most of the beings in the ocean are things mankind has never even seen or heard of. Who knows what could be down there? Think about a time when you were walking in a dimly lit basement trying to find something. All of a sudden, something brushes up against the back of your neck. They've become airborne, similar to a frightened cat, and instantly turned around and shined their flashlight to see what it was. It's never anything actually scary. But in deep water, it's always something scary. It's dark. You can barely breathe. And something just touched you and you have no idea where they just went. But there is more to fear, I'm afraid. Number 4. Fear of flying insects. Imagine that as you're walking along, all of the beetles and scorpions crawling around the ground, the huge black hairy spider that are hidden from view in the cracks, and the slimy worms and snakes that are burrowed beneath the ground, simultaneously started flying anywhere they wanted. That is what the bottom of the sea without water would be like. For the strange creatures underwater, there is no up or down. Even the manliest men, even though they appear to be calm, quickly tense up and become filled with a secret fear that the bug might land on their eyeball or fly into their mouth, and that's why men try so hard to kill them. Unfortunately, in the deep water, you can't see any of the undiscovered freakish flying creatures past your body as you grasp at your suffocating throat. Number 5. Fear of being caught. Imagine that you are running from a bear. You will be eaten if you are caught, and it doesn't help that bears can run faster sideways than the fastest human can run forwards. When you're at the bottom of the sea, everything that is around you was built to move in water. If something truly frightening like a shark or a giant squid caught sight of you, you could turn the other way and flail about all you want, but the monster will catch up with you in a split second. You can't get away from anything. Even if you had the wherewithal to see and breathe, you can't run from danger. It would simply find you and devour you. There are lots of places that I wouldn't want to be, such as trapped in a burning house, or alone in the vacuum of space. But in the burning house, at least I can see, and in space, at least there isn't any creatures that could get me. There are no other places in the universe that combine as many common fears as 7 miles below the surface of the Pacific Ocean. It is because of the combination of all these fears that I am so horrified by deep water. And that is the end of that journal. Let us proceed with still the story. I'm going to keep walking. Is it a good idea to walk that way, or shall we go down? No, we'll go this way. Hello? Sorry. Would it be a good idea to keep going forward? No, that wasn't such a great idea, was it? No, just to go away, little child. Don't go in a hole. I can't go left, right or centre. I'm being devoured. I can't see. Oh! What was that thing? Oh, we're back here. What if it was asleep? It hadn't so much as breathed since I'd woken up. Perhaps it was resting, believing that it had finally got me. That I was finally in its grasp. Or perhaps it was toying with me. After all, it had been doing just that for countless nights, and now with me under it, pinned against my mattress with no mother to protect me, maybe it was holding off, savouring its victory until the last possible moment, like a wild animal savouring its prey. I tried to breathe as shallowly as possible and mustering every ounce of courage I could. I reached over slowly with my right hand and began to peel the blanket off of me. What I found under those covers almost stopped my heart. I did not see it, but as my hand moved to the blanket, it brushed along. I guess I brushed against something smooth and cold, something which felt unmistakably like a gaunt hand. I held my breath in terror, as I was sure it must have known that I was awake. Nothing. It did not stir. It felt dead. After a few moments, I placed my hand carefully further down the blanket and felt a thin, poorly formed forearm. My confidence and almost twisted sense of curiosity grew as I moved down further to a disproportionately larger bicep muscle. The arm was outstretched, lying across my chest, with the hand resting on my left shoulder as if it had grabbed me in my sleep. I realized that I would have to move this cardiorous appendage if I even so much as hoped to escape its grasp. For some reason, the feeling of torn, ragged clothes on the shoulder, sorry, I kept saying shoulder, whatever, of this nighttime invader stopped me in my tracks. Fear once again swelled in my stomach and in my chest as I recoiled my hand in disgust at a touch of straggled, oily hair. I could not bring myself to touch his face, although I wondered to this very day what it would have felt like. Dear God, it moved. Hostilla. So I wonder what would happen if I went the other way then. Like further down into the water. Tiny! Hello? What are we doing here? Oh right, we'll move further forward this time around. Hello? I just see you background actually. Would you please go on your merry way, good sir? As I... What is that thing? Oh, those idiots. This looks like a brain with tentacles growing out of it. No, I don't want to go up there. I want to keep going this way. Okay, looks like I can only go into the devoured brain. Swimming eyeballs. Yeah, it's eyeballs, it's not I thought I saw a jellyfish there. Hey. Yeah, I'm gonna go this way actually. Screw the door. Hi. I'm gonna keep going forwards. Keep going forwards. We are gonna keep going. Okay. What are those things? looks like Jabba the Hutt. Except female and... Okay, I'm not going that way then. What about this way? No, not that way. What about this way? Okay, I'm going backwards then. At a crossroads in life, what does one can do? Stand at a crossroad if you will, but if you'll not choose, I'll move on without you. Okay? So we're in a different area. Hello? Who are you? Yeah, I'm gonna go on my way, thank you very much. No, that's not a path there, that just looks like a... okay, I can't get out of here. Hey, what are you doing? No, I'm not moving. I want to see what happens. There's a fish. I think that was a fish. Oh. Was I? Okay, I wasn't devout. It moved. It was subtle, but its grip on my shoulder and across my body strengthened. No tears came, but God, how I wanted to cry. As its hand and arm slowly coiled around me, my left leg rushed along the cool wall which the bed lay against. Of all that happened to me in that room, this was the strangest. Look at that! I realised that this clutching, branded thing which drew great delight from violating a young boy's bed was not entirely on top of me. It was sticking out from the wall, like a spider striking from its lair. Whoa! Oh my goodness, its face just got closer. Suddenly its grip moved from a slow tightening to a sudden squeeze. It pulled and clawed at my clothes as if frightened that the opportunity would soon pass. I fought against it, but its unmatched arm was too strong for me. Its head rose up, quivering and contorting under the blanket. I now realised that it was taking me into a wall. I fought for my dear life. I cried and suddenly my voice returned to me. Yelling and screaming, but no one came. Then I realised that why I was so eager to suddenly strike. Why this thing had to have me now. Through my window, that window which seemed to represent so much malice from outside, streaked hope with first rays of sunshine. I struggled further, knowing that if I could just hold on, it would soon be gone. As I fought for my life, the unearthly parasite shifted, slowly pulling itself from my chest. Its head now poking out from under the blanket, wheezing, coughing, rasping. I do not remember its features. I simply remember its breath against my face, foul and as cold as ice. The sun broke over the horizon. That dark place, that suffocating room of contempt was washed, bathed in sunlight. I passed out as its horny fingers encircled my neck, squeezing the very life from me. I thought it was sunlight. I awoke to my father offering to make me some breakfast. A wonderful sight indeed. I have survived the most horrible experience of my life until then, and now. I moved the bed away from the wall. I'm leaving behind the furniture I have believed would stop that from taking the bed. Little did I know they would try to take mine and me. Weeks passed without incident, yet on one cold frostbite night, I awoke to the sound of the furniture where the bed bunks used to be, vibrating violently. I lay there sure I could hear a distant wheezing coming from the deep within the wall, finally fading into the distance. The following year I was given a large room on the other side of the house, and my parents took that room as their bedroom. They said they didn't need a large bedroom, just one big enough for a bed and a few things. That lasted 10 days. We moved on the 11th. Oh, is that it? Well, that is... Thanks. Well, I must say that was a very frightening, very powerfully brilliant game. If there's no other paths, what I might do is I may make my way back to where that ladder was and see what is else after you. Instead of going to the right where that kid went, I go straight down into the ladder. So like, instead of walking across to the right, I'll just go, well, actually this way, I'll go straight back down to see if there's any other endings to this game. But I'm pretty sure through the start of this game it's just been one simple path. I'm not used to a game like this, but this is such a brilliant... Oh, we can move. What sort of malice has this game still got? Anyways, if that's the only thing that's going to happen at the end of the game, then this is going to be my final video of It Moves. Thank you very much, Snow Owl, I believe, for creating this game. It sure was a bloody delight going through the game and being scared at all those different moments. So, hope you guys all enjoyed this game. I certainly have done so. It's been a wonderful adventure on It Moves, and if you're looking for a very scary horror game to play on, I recommend downloading It Moves. The link to where this game can be downloaded is in the description below, or just type It Moves on the website called GameJolt.com. They have plenty of other RPG horror games which you can try out, including some horror games that people have made for famous YouTubers such as Markiplier and Jacksepticeye. But well, games, but not RPG horror games. Why I got off course there, but I do remember that there was one that's one person did that they made for Markiplier when he hit 900,000 subscribers. I watched that video that he did. I think it's called something of Fears. Not Cry of Fear, but it's something of Fears along the line of those games. But anyways, I've gone really off topic there, so take care guys, and hope you've enjoyed this video, and if there's nothing else to this game, then I will see you all on the next time of an RPG horror game. There's loads in the playlist in the description below. Check any of them out, please. And as always, have a wonderful day.